Hey everyone, welcome back. Okay, so we are brewing up our Happy Holiday. This one is a green tea with cinnamon, pomegranate, ginger, cardamom, cloves, nutmeg, and pepper. So it's kind of similar to that first one. Sorry, I keep forgetting to tell you what kind of tea it is other than the name, which they're all kind of similar. So green tea, figure I won't need any sugar for this. That one's a much deeper flavor. Got the cardamom and the pepper in there. That's good. That's good. Okay, is today gonna be our lucky day? Are we gonna get a color other than green? Let's see. Oh, number 5, lucky number 5. Let's see. Oh, this is just hilarious here. Okay. Open it up, and it is, surprise, another green. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't even know if we're, oh, let me just hold it up there. I don't even know that we're getting a difference in color at this point. So I don't really want to move it because I'm doing a time lapse of all of these. But let me show you what we've got. Only problem with all this tea is it's making me hot. Okay, so far our bucket is looking very green. So I can see a slight variation in color if I was to lay all of these out. Yeah, I mean, there's a slight difference. We're definitely getting deeper in color here from the first one. So I think I'm just looking at a gradient. 1 and 2 look very similar to each other. But you can see that 3, 4, 5, it's getting deeper. So we'll just see where this goes now, won't we? Okay, so I can't play it here because it's copywritten, but one of my favorite songs, one of my favorite Christmas songs is Peace on Earth, the Little Drummer Boy by Bing Crosby and David Bowie, because back in my day, David Bowie was huge, and it was just beautiful to see them do the song together. So what was your favorite song? Pop it in the comments below. I would love to hear what your favorite holiday song is. My other favorite holiday song is ba-da-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. I can't remember what song that is. Ding dong the mistletoe, I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. Which one is that? David Benson, George Benson? I'll pop it below. But that's my other favorite Christmas song. So let me know what your favorite Christmas song is.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
There's just so many good ones. You have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Silver Bells, I love that one. And my sister's favorite one is, oh, what is it, Kelly? The one where the kids are home from school, ha ha ha, to the parents. Oh, which one is that?
The first for me and you. I longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we part. perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year went by, but the difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Come joining us all, the feeling is here today. Come on now, let's go, caroling through the snow all day. We've been good, but we can last. Hurry Christmas, hurry now. I can't wait to see what's under the Christmas tree for you and me. Oh, little bear toys that cuddle and woo, dinosaurs, boats, and kitty cats too. Santa Claus is coming. I know that Santa Claus is coming. Wake up with a smile.
Okay, so I vacuumed after we brought the tree in. This tree is dropping a lot of needles, which is not typical for our Costco trees. So I don't know if we went and picked up one of the early ones that was sitting for a while or what. I mean, it still feels and smells really fresh. It's just dropping a lot of needles. So now that we've moved it out and put strands around it and everything, we're gonna have to push it back out. We're gonna have to vacuum again, and I'm basically trailing needles all over the house with my socks as well. So some of my favorite ornaments are the ones that my dad collected. He was a huge Star Trek fan. And after he passed away and my mom was moving house, we found a bunch of stuff and I kept the ornaments. So I've had these ornaments for years and they plug into the light set, which is very cool. So we've got a Romulan vessel. What's this one? The USS Voyager. And then we've got this little shuttlecraft, which has Worf's voice in it, wishing you a very, what is it? A very honorable holiday or something like that. I'll play it for you once we get everything hung. But we hang these ones first because they have to go into the light set. And since we like to have the color ones blink, they have to go into the white light set in order to work so that Worf's voice isn't going off every 5 seconds. Only problem is our old school light sets, you know, are being replaced with newer, more efficient ones. but those newer ones aren't gonna fit these. So I have a limited amount of time before our light sets officially die and we can no longer use my dad's ornaments. So that's kind of sad.
Magic in the air, 'cause something is waiting for me. Oh, 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 I've been good, but I can last. Hurry Christmas, hurry now. I can't wait to see what's under the Christmas tree for you and me. Oh, little bad toys that cuddle and woo, dinosaurs, boats, and kitty cats too. Santa Claus is coming.
Okay, my husband just informed me that there should be an easy way to splice these into the new sets if we ever need to buy new sets, which I'm sure some enterprising Trekkie has already figured out. And these ones are great too. These are from my mom's tree, which probably from my grandma's tree, I'm not sure. But they're just very cool 60s style earth space age ornaments, and these really reflect the lights.
Oh, little bad toys that cuddle and woo, dinosaurs, boats, and kitty cats too. Santa Claus is coming. I know that Santa Claus is coming. Santa is coming. I know, Santa is coming. Oh.
There's so many good Christmas songs, just can't pick one. Okay, we're gonna try another caramel. I'm gonna try not to cheat here. Yum yum. Take number 2. I think that's number 2. Maybe I'm backwards, I don't know. The first one was a really soft caramel. Coffee. Dang, that's coffee, all right. Very good. Oh, this is soft too. You're in the short already. Might as well go. Here we go. I don't want to spill chocolate. The dogs can't eat that. That's very good. So my husband's going to work on getting some more blinkers to work. Should be able to get at least one more. But it's very pretty. Reminds me of the final scene in Christmas Story when the mom and dad are watching the snow in front of the Christmas tree. So one of my favorite movies for the holidays.
Ready to work our next 5 double crochets. We line up the cream color here at the top of the stitches.
Okay, this is as complicated as you can get. So we have to switch thread in the middle of this stitch. So we're going to carry the white along as we do our double crochets with the green. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then at the end of the 5th one we have to switch back to the white. So the white's going to kind of be hidden there, and we're crocheting over it. So we're going to do the first two parts with the green, and then we're going to loop in the white, and then we're going to do one stitch with the white with now the green buried in here. And then we got to switch back to the green. So I was going to chat with you guys while I did this, but I don't know that I can chat and do this stitch at the same time. I feel like I need the overhead light. I feel like this isn't light enough. Let me turn on the overhead light, and then we will try and chat while we do this. So things are cooking along here. I must admit that I kind of lost momentum with the blanket when I found out there was no way for me to finish it before Christmas was over. So, but getting back into it. So what we're working on right now is this this tree stitch. So they're kind of like little Christmas trees. So we did a base row of like granny stitches pretty much, and then we're doing this color work part. I mean, I really like this kit because it really challenges me and teaches me new things that I've never done color work before. I wouldn't know how to do half of these things. So somebody was talking, one of my vloggers was talking about holiday traditions, and that there's usually one or two people in the family that are the tradition keepers that want to do all the things that they remember doing as a child, or, you know, keeping up those family holiday traditions. And then there's other people in the family that are just like, why do you go through all this trouble? This is a lot of extra work for this month. It's already stressful. Like, why are you doing this? And I'm one of the people, I'm one of the tradition keepers. So I don't do all of it all the time. I have to pace myself and decide what I have time for. I'd like to share all this with you guys because it's my first Vlogmas. So I'd like to take you along as we do our holiday Christmas drive, and show you all the holiday lights in my area. Go get a Starbucks, which I haven't done yet. I haven't gotten my peppermint mocha yet. And just take you along with that and share my family's traditions with you. But yeah, I'm usually the one that is keeping the traditions up. My sister as well. But as far as for my family, I'm not even sure. Greg's family is Italian, so I'm sure there's some Buon Natale traditions that his grandparents used to do. I don't know that he experienced them. We'll have to talk to him about that and see if there's any of those. But, you know, we have my family's traditions. We all sang in the choir, so we always did midnight mass growing up and staying up really late and falling asleep in the choir loft and that kind of thing. But I remember holiday parties and a lot of church things with the nativity, that kind of thing. But I also just remember lots of singing going on in the house. And then my grandma had her own traditions. That's where the Bing Crosby comes from. The Bing Crosby and the Perry Como and the Nat King Cole and all of that wonderful music came into my life through my grandma. And the tinsel on the tree, which I don't do because it's a lot of work and a lot of mess. And, you know, I already feel like cutting down the tree is environmentally unfriendly enough without adding tinsel to it. But that's something that she would take the time to do every year, and listening to the music on her hi-fi in a very mid-century modern house. So you had the TV and the record player in one with the little bar cart with all the little glasses inside. I think we still have some of her glasses. You know, I wish as a younger woman My grandma died in my early 20s. So, you know, I had the wherewithal to grab her kitchen formica table, which did not make it for very long, and a few other things to remember her by. But yeah, I really wish I had grabbed like the bar glasses and all those cute things that she had. My mom did grab them, so that's the reason I have the dining room table, is because of Mom, thinking ahead. But I also like to do the cookies. My sister really likes to do the sand dab cookies and those little drop cookies where you have the little press that you press the cookie dough through. And sand dabs or sand dollars, or I don't remember what they were called. And then my aunt always made fudge, and we tease our cousin's wife all the time about, when are we going to make the fudge? We need to get together and make the fudge. And she's like, I'm only going to give you the recipe if you actually come and make it with me. Speaking of which, Kelly, we need to actually do that. Okay, this does not look right. I'm going to pull this apart. But so the question is, like, are you the person that keeps those traditions alive? You know, what traditions does your family do on a regular basis that remind you of your childhood? Or maybe you didn't have those wonderful childhood memories of the holidays. Maybe you had bad memories of the holidays, and so you started your own traditions to try and give yourself that wonderful Christmas that you didn't have as a kid, or provide that for your kids. I know a lot of people start new traditions, or maybe it skips a generation and your parents didn't really do this stuff, but you're the one that really carried on the things from your grandma, that kind of thing. Yeah, I didn't realize I was thinking of my grandma so much during this season until I start talking about it, and everything's like referring back to my grandma, and I just have the warmest memories of her. You know, she was a homemaker and really took the time to keep those traditions, to make the cookies and pies for us, to, you know, decorate her house and have Christmas dinner on the table for us. And it just really meant a lot to me. And I don't think of her without thinking of that cozy home that she created for us, even though we didn't live there with her. You know, every time we visited, it was a homey place to go to. So I really appreciate that about my grandma. It's getting all tangled up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's all tangled up because I keep switching colors. Anyway, so I usually pick and choose which things to do, but I like to keep those traditions alive. I like to decorate the tree. I like to make the house cozy. You know, my husband complains a lot because it's a lot of work and I'm bossy. So it's not really an enjoyable experience for him. Putting up the Christmas tree is stressful. Putting the lights on the house is stressful. But, you know, he really tries hard with the blinkers. The blinkers weren't working and the light sets, and, you know, it's a lot of extra work for him as well. But at the end of the day, he was like, gave me a hug and said, thanks for making the house look so cozy. And I was thinking, oh, well, that's something that I do that, you know, my grandma used to do. So it's nice that that's appreciated. It's really hard to talk and do this at the same time. So let's keep going with this, and then we'll open our Advents. And I think that's it. I think we'll do 3 videos this week. Because, yeah, I don't want to start decorating the tree with you and start rambling again. At least, you know, with the opener, I'm trying not to take up the first 13 minutes or half of the video with me rambling. So we'll keep that to a minimum from now on and just open the Advents. I don't think you need an intro every other day of my life. Okay, so since I'm making this blanket way wider than it calls for, I'm never quite ending where I'm supposed to end in the pattern. So if it's too close of a pattern, I wind up having to fudge the end. So let's look at the video and see what I'm supposed to be doing at the end. Okay, so we are on day 6, and the tea for today is gingerbread treat, which is a black tea with cinnamon, ginger, apple, and cardamom. Cardamom seems to be very popular. It's a black tea, but it's pretty weak still, so I'm going to try it without sugar. Still really, really hot. My glasses are steaming up. I just bought this cute mug, so I wanted to try it out with you guys. That's really good. Actually tastes just like a little bit of spice, mostly black tea. So it's a very tame version of a holiday tea. Oh, that's lovely. And no sugar needed. Okay, we're gonna open up our Advent, which, as you all know, has been green. I think we're going in a gradient, so we might get to blue, or I don't know, we might get to blue or purple at some point in this process. So, gotta find number 6. I think there aren't very many left in here for only being on day 6. There we go. Number 6. Number 6. Okay. What I think when I lined them all up earlier and showed that to you, it looks like every 2 days is the same color. So if I am going to do this shawl kind of thing, maybe I hold it double so that this is a thicker weight. I think that might be what we need to do with this. So here we got number 6, which looks a lot like number 5. So it's getting a little bit bluer. I hope we're going on the blue side of things. That's good. So thank you for joining me again. Next episode we will get into decorating the tree, and I'm sure I will babble at you a lot as I'm doing that. So I wanted to go ahead and keep this one short for you, and I'll try and keep the intro shorter. So I hope that you have a wonderful week ahead. I hope things are going well for you, and put it down in the comments. Are you the person that keeps those holiday traditions alive for your family? Is there somebody special that you learned those things from that always brighten the holidays for you? Or are you somebody that had to create that bright holiday for yourself because you didn't have one in your childhood? So cheers to all of you, and hope you're doing well. this December. I will see you on the other side. Love you. Bye.